Okay, like I mentioned earlier, all of the machines that we have here are variable resistance machines, and they pretty much accommodate the differences in strength at certain points throughout a movement. For example, the Nautilus equipment, this is called a cam, and the first part of the movement, you're at an anatomical disadvantage. So you have what would be equivalent to a smaller gear to help you get started. As you progress through the movement, you get an anatomical advantage, which would be 90 degrees and further up. You start to use the big part of the cam that varies the resistance to make it more difficult. So it starts off quite easy. As you progress through the range of motion, it gets more difficult as you move through it. That's unique to Nautilus. It's been tried. Various companies have tried to replicate it with very little success. Most of the people in this industry still believe that second generation Nautilus is the best equipment that's ever been made. Okay, to really explain this, you'll see that Trent, he's in a position now, he has very little advantage. So he's going to start the movement slowly. As he progresses, see he's right around 90. This is an anatomical advantage. You see that the chain is traveling up the large part of the cam. And you should do the repetition, 2 seconds, decreasing the angle with a pause at the top. You want to pause because you want to eliminate dangerous momentum. And you want to lower it 4 seconds. So there, okay. This is disadvantage. He's progressing, advantage. And the cam adjusts for it. Okay, this is another variable resistance machine. Believe it or not, this machine was manufactured in the late 1950s and early 60s. So again, this is variable resistance. It's just designed differently. It's along this lever right here. So he's at an anatomical disadvantage. Go ahead, Trent. And it travels up to a larger area. It adjusts the resistance as he progresses through the movement. This is one of the very first variable resistance machines. If you look at the weight stack, this is right here is 109 pounds he starts out with when he has an anatomical disadvantage. As he progresses through the movement, it goes up to 198 pounds. So it starts anatomical disadvantage, 109, and he finishes up at 198. So it varies the resistance throughout the range.